Hey, this is a video for Respiration.2. So take a moment, set up your Cornell notes, and start a new entry for this video. And check out the essential vocabulary. Today we're going to be discussing cellular respiration. So for starters, the energy that we find in molecules is actually in their chemical bonds. So when you have molecules that have more chemical bonds, they will have more energy available. In this example, this is a complex carbohydrate that is cellulose, and cellulose has a lot of chemical bonds. But we can't use these molecules because we can't get these large molecules into our cells. So they would have to be broken down first. Remember, we use an enzyme. Enzymes are biological scissors and glue, so we use enzymes to cut this larger molecule into something smaller, like starch, for example. But we still can't get starch into our cells either. We need to break it up even further to glucose molecules. Glucose molecules are small enough that they can fit into our cells. Now why? Because we want it for cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the metabolic process in the mitochondria that uses the energy stored in glucose to manufacture ATP. And ATP is energy. ATP is actually a molecule that contains a lot of bonds, and the bonds have stored energy. But for our purposes, whenever you see ATP, you can also just use the term energy. The formula or the chemical equation for cellular respiration is we have oxygen, we have glucose, we produce water, carbon dioxide, and ATP. However, this is not fully balanced. And it doesn't matter, you don't have to know the balanced equation, but there would be 6 oxygens, 6 waters, and 6 carbon dioxides. That way you account for all of the atoms, but for our purposes, it doesn't matter. So this is the molecule that is produced. This is adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. And one thing you'll notice about this ATP is that it has a lot of chemical bonds. When we use ATP, this is the phosphate, these are the triphosphate, that's 3. But when we use the ATP, we're actually breaking off one of these phosphates, and what happens is when you release that phosphate, it releases a lot of energy, and that energy is used for all of our cellular functions. So what I would like you to do is respond to this check for understanding, so I can see if you picked up what I was trying to inform you of. I thank you for your attention. I hope this video was informative to you, and I will see you soon.